You've probably been told the same thing your whole life. If you want to be consistent, you need more discipline, more willpower, more pushing, more forcing yourself to show up even when you feel awful. And maybe you believed it, so you tried. You set strict routines. You promised yourself this time will be different. You forced your way through a few days, maybe even a few weeks, but then life happened. You got tired. You got busy. You lost the spark. And the moment your motivation disappeared, so did your consistency. And right on cue, that familiar voice showed up. I just don't have enough discipline. But here's the truth almost nobody talks about. The problem was never your discipline.
Discipline is the wrong tool. Most people treat discipline like a superpower, like some people are simply born with it. But discipline isn't a personality trait. It's effort you use when something feels hard, unnatural, or forced. And that's the problem. If you constantly need discipline to do something, it usually means the thing doesn't fit you yet. Not your energy, not your interest, not your real life. Discipline is what you reach for when you're fighting yourself, and no one can fight themselves forever. That's why discipline-based consistency always breaks. It's built on pressure, and pressure runs out. So if discipline isn't the secret to consistency, what actually is? Because some people do show up again and again, not because they're stronger, but because something else is driving them.
The real engine behind consistency. The people who stay consistent usually aren't forcing anything. They've simply built a quiet relationship with the thing they're doing. It fits their life. It connects to who they are. It feels natural enough to return to. That's the part most advice skips. Consistency isn't about doing hard things every day. It's about doing meaningful things in a way that doesn't drain you. When something matches your identity, you don't need to convince yourself to do it. You just do it. Not perfectly, not every single day, but enough that it becomes part of who you are. That's why some people read every day, move every day, or create every day without struggling. It's not superhuman willpower, it's alignment. The action stopped being a battle and became a habit of identity. And this is where most people get stuck. They try to force the behavior first, instead of becoming the kind of person the behavior belongs to.
Become the person, not the machine. Stop trying to be disciplined. Start trying to become someone who naturally does the thing. A person who moves their body. A person who creates. A person who shows up, not out of pressure, but out of identity. Because when the action reflects who you are, you no longer need motivation to start. You no longer need discipline to continue. You just return to it, the way you return to brushing your teeth or making your morning coffee. It becomes boring in the best possible way, and the boring version of consistency is the one that actually lasts. No grind, no guilt, no constant self-fighting, just a quiet rhythm that feels like you. That's the secret no productivity guru wants to admit. You don't need to become more disciplined. You need to stop forcing a life that doesn't fit and start building one that does. If this gave you a small shift, I made a free guide on building calm, sustainable habits without relying on willpower or pressure. The link is below. No pressure, just something simple to help you build something that finally fits.